Hashtag free the toys.
Oh dear. Well, where's my DVD? My self-publicity DVD.
Yeah, because it's like, it's not of interest to anyone, is it? No, you know what I mean? Like, if people that want people that want this, they don't want to hear this, do they? Alright, Disney fans, welcome to the Disney Shrine. As you can see, it's a bit of a takeover this time. I don't know anything about Disney. Here to go, I don't know what we're going to find or what I'm going to say. Apparently, there's some kind of giveaway thing that you might want to be interested in. If you do, stick around till the end, get some more details. Right, better get into this, see what we can rustle up there, everyone. Yeah, there'll be something we can talk about. Right. Hey Star Trek fans, have you been watching the new Star Trek Discovery? I'm looking at here, this blue uniform and the red curly hair, so this must definitely be Cadet Tilly. Quite controversial, the blue uniform in Star Trek Discovery, because it's a significant departure from the original series Star Trek. So that's caused a lot of debate online. I'm sure you're all aware of that and been following that interesting debate. Now, Cadet Tilly has kind of split some of the fans. Some think she's a little bit too jovial, but I think it's a good character because you've really seen her grow in the last few episodes, especially when they go through to the Mirror Universe and she becomes captain, but then she's got a wig on, so I wasn't so sure about that bit. The other thing that's controversial about Star Trek Discovery is these blue uniforms. Now think about it, right? If this is a show that's supposed to take place 10 years before Captain Kirk, well, they had all the colour uniforms, but in Star Trek Discovery they just have the blue uniforms. What gives, right? But I would say that this is an accurate model of Cadet Tilly, and I'm pleased to see that the Disney Shrine has branched out into other franchises. Pretty surprised, but at the same time, if I knew that I could wear Vulcan ears instead of these, I'd have been doing that. Who doesn't love the beloved children's animation, the Snowman? This character comes to life in the movie. Well, here's a really rubbish model of the Snowman. This is not the right thing, this isn't right, I don't know what these sticks are, right? But anyway, I like the Snowman, so I suppose I've got to like this. Because if I was a queen, scared about my kingdom and I could make something come to life, I'd start with the army of the undead. Imagine hundreds of these guys coming for you. I mean, that's proper. That guy with the toupee, he'd be out of there, wouldn't he? Apparently, this is Count Olaf from Frozen. I do remember him now. He comes to life because of the lady what does the singing. I think that's really cool that he does come to life, because otherwise it'd just be a bunch of frozen water and a carrot. At which point, think about all the frozen water that is in that movie. All of that could be brought to life. Maybe it could then have a fearsome battle against Godzilla. I think they missed a trick. Don't know. If you've got a thought on that, leave a comment so that I could ignore it. Cheers. Next up, we've got from the Jungle Book, Shere Khan. He's made of plastic. I would suggest, I don't know, I would suggest that this arrived on the shrine from a Christmas cracker. Yeah. My first Disney memory was going to see the Black Cauldron in I can remember where that is, wait, the Odeon in Salisbury. Oh, it was rubbish. It's the worst movie I ever seen, but I did like the pig in it, and this is the pig from the Black Cauldron. Check it out if you haven't, kids. There's a reason why you can't get it much. A long forgotten film, so I'm pleased that the Disney Shrine has decided to have a Black Cauldron collectible. This character is from Ratatouille. He's a mouse, look, quite clearly a mouse. Must be. yellow mouse. Not featured much in the movie, but my guess would be that you know, he did the puddings because you know, the main rat, he does the main dishes. One of them being a ratatouille, I believe. But who does the puddings, right? This mouse. I can't believe it. Another rare find of a character. So if you ever see Pudding Mouse, then make sure you get it. It's going to be worth so much more. Do you remember when everyone was collecting Beanie Babies? Well, now they're collecting Pudding Mouse. Apparently this, I've been now learned. Apparently this is actually what is called a zoom, which to me is the advert they use on Mazda cars, but it's not, it's zoom. Don't know who this guy is. As you can see, one of the features he has is that he can walk and eat at the same time, which I think is pretty clever. He can't bend his neck though, so he can only chomp as he walks, which I feel is a slight evolutionary drawback to him. This is also a zoom. I don't understand. I think is the same mouse. Here's another little mouse. He does the starters. He's Aperitif Mouse. I think his name is Aperitif. I'm not sure. It might be that, or in fact, he could just be a bit of chewing gum that's been lying around in here. Because look at the size of this. How much would you pay for that? I kid you not, right? I think that's worth 10 pence. I think it could have come from a cracker. If someone says to me, do you want to collect these? My answer would be, no, you're a madman. Look at it. Just look at it. You could have invested in Bitcoin and you bought this. Jokers. This character is from a long forgotten Disney film about the French Revolution. Her name is Cleo von Booth. In the movie, what happens is that her dad is part of the French Revolution, and so she, using the power of her fan, which is in fact sharpened on the edges, decides to fight against Napoleon and imperialism. I think it's quite a bold move from Disney to include the French Revolution in one of their movies. It's not out yet and it's secret. Somehow the Disney Shrine have got a character, so I'm pretty impressed that they've got something from the black market here. Oh, just a little bit. I don't actually even know who that is. I like this model because I like gardening. This lady has fallen into a pile of leaves and can't get out. I think it's good that we can have small stories like this. It doesn't have to be about princesses and stuff. It's just about a gardener. Isn't that fantastic? Do you like Futurama? I'm also a fan of TV animation. So I was surprised here to find Bellbot. Futurama, a much maligned series that always gets cancelled. It just goes to show how funny it can be, because I mean this is quite frankly the most ridiculous and stupid robot I've ever seen in my whole life. What's interesting about Bellbot, if you watch Futurama, is that she's a princess. Now generally I'm against princesses, and I'll tell you for why. Is because I'm more interested in democracy. I think that it doesn't really make sense that just because you're born into royalty that you should take over and rule the kingdom. That's not how we do it these days. So although Bellbot is an interesting character, I think the sooner that she's overthrown and democracy is restored, the better. This just so rubbish. Say hello to Daffy Duck. He could be Donald Duck. I don't care. There's too many ducks around. As you can see, he has a squidgy face. I do not know what this thing is made of. Whatever it is, I'd be pretty sure that the Disney Shrine ended up with this via eBay and that this is actually banned in the EU. What is this thing? Why does it exist? I don't know. I can think of no reason for this to be in my life or your lives. Don't buy this. This is a ridiculous thing. Look at it. I mean, just look at what this is. What I would say is this is probably made out of the same stuff as a Haribo egg foam, which you shouldn't eat either. Hashtag ban the foam. Bit more aggressive, this one. Where's that Simba thing? This is the Lion King. Now, there's a sort of story about him that he gets chucked out and then his uncle does it. But you know the story, it's Hamlet, right? The thing with the king is, I'm against him. Alright, he's fluffy, right? I'll give him that, he's fluffy. But at the same time, I think we need democracy to be laid down in the savannah or wherever it is, right? So, although he's a nice looking lad, what's he doing bossing people about? You know, let's have free elections in... Where's it set? Let's have free elections at Pride Rock. Pride. Yeah, but let's overthrow him, right? This is Woody from Toy Story. I like Toy Story. The whole moral of Toy Story is if you've got a toy, don't keep it in its box, use it. Do you remember the toy collector dude, the fat chap? And he's going to put them in a box and send them to the airport, and there's a chase scene and all that. And then what happens? They end up in a box on the shrine. I think this whole shrine should be torn down and all the toys should be free. Let's do it Woody style. Hashtag Woody is our leader. All in all, I give this shrine a bit of a thumbs up, and I think you should too. Right, that's it. Is that it? I think I've done everything. Who the hell am I? Well, I made a movie. It's a proper movie, not some stupid cartoon. It's called Who Killed Nelson Nutmeg. You can get it from Amazon, and you can find it on iTunes and all that kind of stuff if you're into it. It's got Bonnie Wright from it, who's from Harry Potter, and it's kind of a cool kids adventure. So it's a little bit funky for the younger kids. I would suggest it's for 6 to 10 year olds, that kind of stuff. But if you're sick of cartoons, I'm not sure why you would be because you're watching this, but say you fancy a bit more flavour, give it a gander. Well, I think that was absolutely useless, but I hope it provided a little bit of entertainment. You might remember, if you're still watching, that I did mention there's a giveaway. Here's the details. Once we get up to 50 subscribers, then 3 people will be picked, and they get to choose a picture of their choice from the Fancy Arts webpage. Well, what have you got to do? It's dead simple. Obviously you've got to subscribe here, and then check out and follow on Instagram and Facebook page. Once you've done that, leave a comment below. I hope that's where I'm pointing, below. And then, that's it, you're in. You'll be then ready to be picked. Hopefully you'll be one of those 3. Thank goodness this is over. Apparently I'm supposed to say later days. So anyway, I'm gonna go. You can check this out a bit more if you want to. See you later.